Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and a warm welcome to this week's Walking Wednesday. Or not so warm as it might be. As you can see, I'm garbed in my Zane hoodie because I decided to wait until night to record this one. Well, night-ish, I didn't want to make it so it was too dark. But essentially, yes, as we might have noticed, my schedule is a bit off as of recently. I haven't really slept too much in the past week. Of no one's fault but my own, honestly. I subject myself to these things. But in terms of YouTube and what's been going on there, I definitely have been neglectful of the schedule, again, by my own choice. I don't know if I should really get into the reason why I've been so absent. I feel like I'll leave that up to personal interactions with folk. I'll just say that. But yeah, this is going to be quite quick because I don't want this to be, super long and end up taking a long time to render and whatever. So yeah, I'll just say that thanks again for the GMV, the support that's been getting, because for a video that's only been up for like 3 days, on my channel in particular, and already having 100 views, that's quite something. I know that in particular, one of the new recruits who goes by the name of Mac and Rocks on YouTube has actually been sharing it around, as she firmly believed in the idea, and that was brilliant. So thank you to Mac and Rocks, particularly Rocks instead of Mac, but I guess Mac might have been doing something as well. I haven't met Mac, I know Rocks, I'm going off on a tangent and I've reached a dead end. Okay, moving back this way. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, so I definitely see that even though it's a lot of new people, the GMVs in particular that I got, like even Cycle of Dismay and Mutants back in the day, they actually tend to gain a lot more traction than simply the Mutant Girl episodes. I say simply, those ones take a lot more time to get right. I mean, for that GMV, I had to sit down and, go over for like 5 days worth of content and trying to edit that down. I had a big issue with editing as well. You might have noticed that in particular sections, the backgrounds have a lot of square shading over them, particularly the battle where they're saving Donald Trump from the alien race. And that's because, for some reason, Sony Vegas no longer accepts chroma key as a valid tool. And that's kind of put me in a tough position, because unless I can visually see what I'm actually doing at the time, it makes it very hard to edit. So I don't actually know what I'm going to do about that. I think I'm going to try and find a different editing software. Sony Vegas has been giving me a lot of problems recently, so I think it's time to move on. I mean, I'm not going to move on to something like super complex like Adobe Premiere or whatever. I mean, in particular, I've been recommended HitFilm Express that it's actually free this time, so I don't have to actually, spend money due to no fault of my own, given that the product has become faulty. Bear in mind, it has been... Oh dear. That was just a moth, whatever. Bear in mind that it has been, 3 years since I got Sony Vegas. So I'm sure it's outdated. It's Pro 14, and I think it was Pro 15. I'm not going to go down there. Pro 15 is the new version. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever it is, I'm going to get the new one. Well, no, not the new one, sorry. I'm going to get HitFilm, and I'm going to test some things out on there. So maybe I'll have like a trial video or something simple that I can I can put into HitFilm, learn the basics, and see if I can make it work. I've already got a brand new idea for a different video that I'm sure that Rox from Mac and Rocks, well, I say Rox is Roxy, but for YouTube purposes, I'm sure that she will equally enjoy. And as for everyone else, maybe. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. Everyone will enjoy it, come on. And also, there's been another new recruit in Buttercore. Someone goes by the name of Dylan, I can't remember what his name is on YouTube. It's Tritail YT or something along those lines. And as it turns out, he made a private video for me today to demonstrate his ability in 3D modeling. Now this is going to cause a bit of friction because we already have a 3D modeler who was self-appointed the head 3D modeler, and I don't know how that's going to particularly work. I hope those two don't clash. I'm trying to get them to really talk those things out. But yeah, it turns out this guy has a lot of experience in acting, writing, directing, producing, teaching, apparently, all of those things, and 3D modeling. So if anything, he's got more going for him than anyone else in the group, as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, his name's Dylan, by the way. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, Dylan, if you're watching this, like I said, I'm going to take you up on that offer. Dylan did suggest that I should switch over. Instead of using Minecraft and Gacha, I should use pure 3D modeling. Thing is that Gacha and Minecraft are such staples of the channel at this point. Like, I'm really, getting more and more into Gacha, slowly integrating myself into the community. And Minecraft, well, of course, I've been playing Minecraft since before I had a YouTube channel, 2 years before, in fact. So I've been going for quite some time, almost as long as the song Revenge has been uploaded, oddly enough. But yeah, so there's that. So the shows that I've announced to do on Minecraft are still going to be Minecraft shows, and the ones on Gacha, namely the Music Girl, are going to still be Gacha shows. I might do a different Gacha show sometime in the future, but actually, I was concerned about the fact that they only have limited characters. So for example, for GMV, I had to actually remove some of the characters that I had already made, which is not ideal. So yeah, I had to do that, and if I were to make a different show at the same time as the Music Girl to air alongside it, it would be great to have 3D modeling to use as a tool for your enjoyment and for my convenience. I mean, there's the fact that, I mean, also that that takes a lot of pressure off me as well in terms of editing, because, even though Sony Vegas was never the best thing, it's what I knew. And, if someone's offering his services in order to help with at least certain projects, then I'm absolutely going to take it. Just the same way that there's a new art department in Buttercore that Roy has made. Roy has stepped down from his roles as Liam, Brian and Sebastian, and is now going to focus on the behind the scenes and is going to be doing some artsy stuff. So there's that as well. Well, I also got my first piece of fan art from Mimi, the voice of Raina, oddly enough. And, well, Mimi, I collaborated with her recently. Yeah. So it turns out that, yeah, she made some fan art of Morwenna, Raina and Julius, which caught me off guard when she asked me if I could do that. If anyone wants to do that, then, go for it. I don't think anyone will, but, just in case the offer's out there. I don't think anyone's really going to mind someone creating fan arts of their work, unless it's NSFW fan arts, in which case, don't do that. But if any other type of fan art, that's a sign that people are appreciating your work. Even if it is the people who are taking part in the work themselves. It's still something. It's still a show of dedication and of appreciation for what's been going on. So, yeah, that's my stance on that. So yeah, I hope I can probably show it in a different video other than this one, because it's a non-edited project. If I don't do that for the next couple of videos, someone just poke me in the comments and remind me. I don't know, or poke me on Discord if you know me there. Either way, I think that's it for this week, actually. There wasn't much in the way that's going on that I can really tell you about. Honestly, even though I haven't done much in the way of YouTube, this week has actually been fun. I'm not saying that it's fun having to neglect people for the sake of others, but, it's been a fun week nonetheless. I've definitely enjoyed what I've been doing, even if I can't tell you about it. So yeah, there's not really much else I can say about that, I'm afraid. So yeah, nice wee bit of a stroll, bit of a summary. That's what you need, it's Walking Wednesday. So yeah, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. On that note, until next time, farewell.